Hello my friends and welcome to Urban Strife. First viewed on this channel like 4 years ago. Where's the time gone? But now coming in early access on December the 10th. But on this channel much sooner. I had a little bit of a history with this game and I know the developers pretty well. I even was involved in some of the balance changes and so on. But there's plenty of time to talk about that as we play it. The developers want me to try the hardcore difficulty and tell them what I think of it. And I thought, let's do one better. We can do a whole campaign. I organized this with a sponsor. So Ramgar, as you know, he sponsored High Life 7.62, but the game was too unstable for me to do a full campaign on this channel. It just kept on crashing. So I said, oh, I've got this, I might have access to Urban Strife soon to do a first impressions video. How about we make it a whole campaign? And he was like, yeah. So I'm looking forward to this. I think most of us remember this intro. Oh, there we go. Learn to type, Edmund. Where's the lack of hair? There we go. It's not a bad resemblance. Yeah, except I'm not built like a I'm not built like a brick house. Okay. Mental status, partial memory loss, infection status, immune. Let's continue. Now, I'm going to do something for fun here. So, in the early testing phases of this, they had a tech demo where they'd made an extremely hard demo just to demonstrate the swarming zombies and like how difficult the game could be. And I actually managed to play through it with... not only beat it, but beat it without using any firearms. That was the stipulation. So I thought, maybe I might play around with that again. We'll see. Chance to hit in melee combat is dexterity. This is always the hardest decision in any game. The thing is, all of these stats, apart from potentially the last two, but arguably the last one as well, are useful for a melee build. How fast you train your attributes and perks. Does that include this? Okay, I think I will leave it like this. This will force me to use melee weapons. Well, it forced me to, but... We're slowly bleeding to death. The young woman is Kaylee. In the next few minutes, she will save your life. Okay, we've done this before. We have to bandage the main character here to save him.
Sure.
Sure. What?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. Yes. I'm worried about this lady already. Hey, are you alright? I'm Kaylee Adams. Overheard the noise and came to see if anyone's hurt. Can you speak? What is your name? I think my name is Edmon. I was in the ambulance, then we crashed. They attacked right after. Fought a few off, then I don't know. Now, you got the whole welcome party and more. We've got a good doctor back home. We should get to him right away before those bites get infected. Before that, though, we need to make sure there are no walkers roaming about. Last thing we need is for us to follow us home.
Sure.
Copy.
Look, people from my escort. Let's help them. We might be too late.
Copy.
Taking point.
Time to take out the trash.
Understood. Understood. Taking point.
Huh, can smash the window.
Taking point.
Alright, move as a group. Stealth approach. If a human is downed by a zombie and killed, the virus takes hold immediately. There's nothing to be done but dispatch the turned with the rest of the zombies.
Understood.
Let's go.
Okay, if I remember correctly, and I doubt this has changed, you couldn't actually keep anything that you got in this area. Although the latest objective is destroy all undead at crash scene. Oh, it's way smaller now. You're no longer running across the bridge to get out.
Okay.
All right.
Roger.
Copy.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Shoot his ass.
Not now.
Okay, how many AP have I got left? 6?
Sure.
Here.
Eliminate zombies. Shift click to aim at the weak spot, the head. But you don't always need to worry about those you haven't yet spotted.
Understood.
Oh, damn. Right in the noggin. Didn't get to know them, but they seem like decent folk. Nobody deserves to end like that. True, but there's life out here, friend.
All right. All right.
Some guns.
Sure.
Okay, the area has gotten a little bigger.
Roger.
Ready.
Copy.
You're missed.
Going nowhere.
All right.
Roger.
Hadouken! Wow, the crowbar. The crowbar is strong indeed.
Of course.
In my dexterous hands.
Need me?
Of course. All right.
That looks like a med kit lying on the floor. You can smash
Yep.
windows, I
Yep.
presume, to just attract
Yep.
the undead.
Yes.
Copy.
Understood.
Here.
Yes.
Overwatch.
Ready. Sure. Need a break.
Roger. Running low on ammo.
Oh. 1 HP.
Gun ready.
Copy. Taking point.
Alright, so far so good. Oh.
Copy.
Gold
Roger.
teeth straight out of zombie's face.
Yes.
All right.
Understood.
Oh! She nailed the
Here.
headshot.
Copy.
We need to make a big bonfire and burn all the dead bodies. It's the only way to make sure we get rid of them all. Start piling them up, friend. Wow. It's a seething mass of models. Good job on us. Don't get too close now. I think I saw one move. Light them up from a distance with a firebomb instead. Saw a glass canister and some old rags in that car over there.
Sure. Yes.
Yep. Of course.
When you encounter a pile... Hang on. Excuse me. When you encounter a pile of dead bodies, there's a high chance that some are just dormant. To make sure they're destroyed, you should incinerate them. While the noise of the attack will still trigger the first wave, the fire will destroy the rest after one turn. Excuse me. The alternative is to fight the alerted zombies wave after wave until the pile is depleted. Search nearby cars for components needed for Molotov, firebomb, gas, rags, and empty bottles. Crafting interface is under the toolbar in your inventory. Okay.
Sure.
Burn a nation.
Yes. Yep.
The smell turns my stomach, but it had to be done. Guess that's all I'm taken care of. Let's head home now. It's been a long night and I'm tired, and you don't look great either. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm not in my best shape right now. Where to? Neighborhood is down that exit ramp. Shelter is not far from the highway, just across the river.
Copy.
Sure.
Sure.
Remember when you could loot like
Yep.
everything? There was a time in this game where you could loot everything. Everything had little bits of junk in
Yes.
it.
Sure.
Kelly, wait a minute. You won't be mad if I faint just a little, would you? No, wait. Don't do that. Sweet Lord, why is this happening to me? Kelly Adams, you fool. You and your habit to collect street strays. Of collecting? The young lady hauled you to safety somehow. Wounded and delirious, you awaken a few days later from your feverish nightmares to the sound of two men whispering nearby. Is our guest okay, Doc? Poor kid has been through a lot, it seems. Making a spectacular recovery, I dare say. Had a few open wounds, but Kay did a fine job of stopping the bleeding. Also, no traces of the virus. The kid is immune. That also means the rest of it was true. If the CDC hightailed it out of Atlanta, the city's most likely fallen. Wish we had a working radio. There must be some sort of emergency broadcast out there. We need to know what's coming for us. Pray it's not another horde. It's barely been 2 years since the last one, and that left us on our knees. I know, JJ, I know. It'd be a cruel twist of fate to have it happen again. This is why I'm trying so hard to find a way to stop the virus. Our friend here might be just the key I need, so is it alright to keep the patient here for a week or so to run more tests? Doc, you know you're my best friend, but I'm afraid that can't happen. If you want to buy your time... If you want us to buy you time for your miracle cure, we need every able-bodied man and woman defending this place. You can run your tests as our friend heals. Still tired, you return to your dreams. Nightmares are gone, and for once there is silence. Your first decent night's sleep in ages. Then you wake up. Our guest is awake. Glad to see you're well, kid. JJ Adams, mayor of this humble community at your service. Met my granddaughter Kaylee, and this here is Dr. Henderson. You You owe them both your life. Hi, I'm Edmund. Wait, this is the place that Kylie mentioned, right? So we did make it then, but how did I wind up here? You've been out cold for days, my child. Passed out as you were getting off the highway. Kaylee dragged you to a safe place and called for help. Now tell me, why were your friends in such hurry despite the danger? Was there some sort of medical emergency? Gramps, our friend here, just woke up. Counselor's already waiting in the hallway. Can't you postpone the interrogation a bit? You're right, dear. It can wait. We have important matters to discuss, my child. Feel free to join whenever you feel comfortable. A lot of people are curious to meet you. I know you have a lot of questions too. We can talk after the council meeting.
All right.
After the council looting. Is it still there? It's still there. Awesome.
Sure.
Does this statue look familiar to any of you?
Sure.
I'll tell the story of that statue in a future episode. Thank you all for coming, Billy. Where is Sheriff Rogers? He should hear this. Says he needs to have a word with those rowdy punks who moved across the old fort house. Won't come in today. Tell him I must see him after this council. Sorry about that, folks. That's why I called an impromptu meeting. Information's come to our possession that tells of great danger heading our way. If this is confirmed, and I pray it is not, Atlanta has fallen to a new undead horde. CDC and everyone else is evacuated already. Soon what hit them is bound to arrive here. Come on now, JJ. If things were that bad, I'm sure the army would have sent word. That annoying sergeant or my Benny would have notified us, right? A few zombies here and there don't make a horde. Our soldiers are perfectly capable to deal with them. Do we really need to let such unfounded rumors spoil our day? Fiona, my dear, I'm sure your Benny is a very capable soldier and a loyal son, but our radio has been down for weeks now. You haven't seen your kid since last month. I'm talking about something that has occurred in the last 48 hours at most, so please let me proceed. Folks, it's time you meet our latest guest. Edwin was in one of the convoys evacuated from Atlanta. Tragically, one that never made it to the destination. Let's hear from our friend now, please. Hello. Hi, everyone. My name is Edmund. And this is another First Impressions video. No, I'm just kidding. I was one of the patients the CDC evacuated from Atlanta General the other night. Our escort drove very fast and plowed through a herd of undead and crashed. Miss Kaylee had not shown up. I'd probably be one of those walkers now. Do not have a lot of details to give you since I was merely a patient, but confirm what Mayor Adams said. CDC is out of Atlanta, and judging by the chaos I overheard on the radio, so is everyone else. Those who made it out, at least. It's all in my report. I found papers that escort car that can confirm this. I will only say this, if a horde is coming, we need to lock this place up. We won't last more than a day or two. We need supplies, and we need them yesterday. I know the CDC medics in Atlanta, they always run towards the infection, not away from it. If they're evacuating, the danger is even worse than we think. We have people out there in the streets camping in abandoned houses. We need to warn them and get them to safety. The horde will just feed on them otherwise. Dang. Old Rogers picked a fine day to skip council meeting, didn't he? Guess now I have to go and deliver them bad news and hear them cussing for 10 minutes straight. Anyone else wants to do this? No volunteers? It's not like Rogers to skip work. I've known the man for 50 years. He never took one day off. Don't worry, Billy. You don't need to do this alone. I'm sure we'll find a few good people to help. Sign me up. I could use a walk to stretch my legs. No offense, Doc, but your beds aren't exactly comfy. Also, I guess it's about time I make myself useful around here. It's early access, guys. But get your writer in here. Fix this, please. I will pack my medkit. There have been rumors of people being robbed in broad daylight recently. If there's trouble, you will need a doctor. You know me, I wouldn't pass on this for the life of me. Plus I get to annoy Billy, and that's always a bonus. Wow, you all make up a real army. 2 girlies and a car crash victim. Geez Lord, you've answered all my prayers today. Anyway, I'm fixing to leave soon, so if you want your gear, come by my office. It's all there. Alright then, when Sheriff Rogers is with us, we'll continue this talk, which reminds me, he keeps asking for a garage to fix that police cruiser of his. I hope our engineers, the Fulton family, can help with that. Miss Helton, our chef, is desperate for some fresh produce, so we need to move on with the garden project. There's also a dire need for medicine, and we're no closer to helping our esteemed chemists, the Rams, get one. How about fixing our cells? You'll keep complaining about thieves and all, but you don't even have a lock on that jail cell. A lock on that there jail. Jail 2, Deputy Hicks and Wells Carter will be handling that. Kindly encourage all shelter managers to have a list of items they need ready and get in touch with our away team. Maybe they can grab whatever you're missing. Let's get organized, people. Those zombies are not waiting around.
Of course.
Hi, Edmon. Morale's going to plummet when that horde is gets here. Do you happen to know a way to keep the people in check? As it happens, I have a PhD on psychological challenges of long-term prison inmates. Starters, we need distractions, books, magazines, that sort of things. Those sort of things. I doubt our psychologist here would make that error. People also appreciate a sip of fine liqueur from time to time, so grab that if you see some. As much as I'd love to ridicule our redneck deputy, he has a point that jail needs fixing. We need to isolate potential troublemakers if need be. Okay. How do I donate it? Okay, I need something called materials. I don't seem to be able to donate these, I'll just leave them in the stash for now.
Of course.
Look who decided to join us. One of y'all make Sheriff Billy a cup of joe and I'll lay out the game plan for all of us. Billy, all you ever do around the sheriff's office is make coffee. Don't let us rob you of your own talent. Sigh. No respect, no love, nothing. Kaylee Adams. Heart is as cold as ice. Sorry to break up your lovely chat, I think we should get going. Is there something about gear I could use? You had a 22 on you, right? Check the armory locker in the corner. Whatever gear you two brought back was dumped there. You got any real weapons? After I saw on that bridge, I'd be happy to carry something not designed to hunt squirrels and rabbits. Nah, but as Adam says, Rogers has a few guns at home. If you get deputized, you can ask him to kick you out. So what's the grand plan? Well, probably Rogers is tinkering on that heap of junk of a car he calls a police cruiser. Mechanic is chasing a skirt out there somewhere. So now the damn car breaks each and every day. He'll be foaming mad, so you better let me do the talking.
Sure.
Foaming mad. There's my stuff. All present and accounted for.
Yep. Yep.
Where's my light?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, that one item brings me up to 26, so we last one day.
Of course. Yep.
Hello, you any chance the chef? You seem to know our way around these pots and ovens. Me and Preston doing the best we can. We've got stale biscuits and canned meat can only be cooked in so many ways. Before we lose our sense of taste entirely, please, our pantry is crying out for a restock. You get whatever they need to build that vegetable garden, you'd be an angel.
All right.
That is some serious, intense barrel burning there.
Of course.
Urban town something.
Yep.
Hey, CRT computers. Alright, looks like there's nothing here.
Sure.
Oh, something in his tent though.
Sure.
Personal diary, day 245. Today I saw someone take their own life for the first time. Her name was Miriam. We buried her baby, the last one to survive in here, the other day. She's still in the riverbank for almost an hour with a dead glare in her eyes. Then she jumped. The river took her in an instant, just like that, gone. Stopped writing in the diary for a while after seeing that young woman take her life. Felt pointless to somehow document misery when it is so trivial already. Then we shared a bar of chocolate the boys stole from upstairs. Life didn't seem so bleak anymore. Okay. Can I do something with that?
Of course.
Okay, alright. This seems like the perfect moment to stop. I am very much looking forward to getting my teeth stuck into this game. But yeah, this has obviously come a long way in 4 years. So we'll see just how much it's developed now. As I said, this is in early access on the 10th of December, so if you like, you got plenty of time with me to decide whether you like what you see. And then if you like what you see, you can support the game. And if you don't like what you see, then you don't have to support the game. That's how this works. That's why I do these things.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, reviews are one thing, but raw gameplay doesn't lie, right? So that is it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.